Okay, we'll start. So Arabia tier list, Arabia 1v1 tier list. Can I change the name of it? No, okay. Wait, why is it not in order? Let's fix it. So Aztec. Aztec, amazing Civ. Really, really strong. Not enough to be S tier, in my opinion, because there are some similar better Civs. So I'm gonna put it in A tier. Really, really good Civ. Bohemians. I'm just realizing that it's gonna be hard to find bad civilizations. All the civs are fine nowadays. Bohemians, I'm gonna put it in mm, probably C or B, maybe low B. I will put it IC for now, and we'll see. Berbers, Berbers, I'm gonna put it in B tier. It's gonna be low B tier. It's solid in Castle Age, but still lacking something in Feudal Age. Really, really slow in Feudal Age. Britain's gonna be the same. I mean, maybe above Berbers. It's pretty solid at any stage of the game, but there are some bad matchups with Britons. Just the lack of bloodlines makes it a bit awkward versus Skirms. Bulgarians gonna be, yeah, low C tier. I can't put it in D tier because it's not that bad, but yeah, it's gonna be low C tier. Burmese gonna go in, probably gonna go in. Let me check compared to the other civs. Yeah, Burmese is going in D tier. It's really not great. You just don't have enough units. You just die to archers. That's the issue. Yeah, that's a big issue. Byzantine, it's gonna go in A tier. Really strong save. Really, really strong 1v1 save. You just have too many options in terms of units. You don't have any eco upgrade, eco advantage, but you got all the units you need. Everything is cheaper. It's really hard to punish them. And if you reach Castle Age with them in a good position, you will have really good matchups. Celts, probably the worst 1v1 Arabia civilization. It can be good in some situation. When it's an aggressive game, it's fine because you reuse the wood bonus. But if it's a slow game, you're gonna be ahead in eco, but you have no unit later on. So just a bit ahead in eco, but you have to go to towards World Raider, and if you don't get to World Raider, you are dead. Chinese gonna go in S tier, still an amazing civ. Yeah, really, really strong civ. I'm not teaching you anything here. 2 extra villagers, a lot of units. Yeah, really good civ. Cumans. Cuman's gonna be in C tier. It has some potential, but it's not great. By the way, that's my tier list, guys. So if there's something you disagree with, we all have our own opinion. But yeah, from my experience, that's where I'm putting the civs. Ethiopian's gonna go in IB tier. It could be in low A tier even, but yeah, it's a really solid civ. Really, really solid civ. You just have good eco because of the extra resources you receive early feudal age. You can, like, before I would say the eco is bad, but now that I've played it enough and I've got better at the game and everyone is better at the game, I started to realize that the eco is really solid overall because you can invest the extra resources in like second lumber camp or scholar, stuff like this, and you have an insane eco later on. So it's maybe gonna go here even. Yeah, for now I'm gonna put it here. Franks, really high A tier, one of the best non-S tier civilization. I'm really tempted to put it here sometimes. The eco is just insane and you just have really good options. I mean, good options. By good options, I mean Cavalier, Paladin, and it's really strong with them. You have Cannoneers, you have Cheap Castle, you have Bombard Cannon, it's just super strong civ. Gods, gonna go in low B tier. Maybe not low B tier. I will see depending on what where I put the other civs. But it's in B tier. It's medium. Nothing crazy, nothing too bad. Eco is okay with the ant having extra food and one extra veil. So it's pretty good early game eco. It's just mid game you don't have any eco bonus. That's the issue. But you have still one extra veil, so one extra veil can push you to more extra veils because you can reach Castle Age faster, then you get TCs faster. So it's still solid. So I would say it's B tier. Hindustani, gonna go in B tier as well. Nothing crazy, nothing too bad. Hindustani deserves to be in B tier. Just lack of knights can be annoying. But Gulam got buffed again, like some patch ago. It's pretty good. Hence, somewhere here. Maybe B tier. I like Hans. Mobility, cheap cav archers, solid early game. It's a decent civ. I mean, decent civ. More than decent. It's a good civ. It has some really good matchups as well. Inca, S tier. Inca are like so fucking strong at the moment. I don't want to spoil with the other civs, but Inca is gonna be the best civ on Arabia at the moment. It's just like you have so many options. You just have like so many options. Against Cav, you are in a good spot because you have like cheap spears. Then you get to Kamayuks, you have good monks. You can't get pushed because you have redemption. You have cheap castles as well. It's so hard to push them. Early game bonus, you have the houses giving you more population, so you save some wood. You need less houses. You have the extra llama. You can lame, especially in tournament. I think this is by far the best civ on Arabia at the moment. There's no game on Arabia, you will be like, oh, Inca, I have no unit versus this civ. I'm Inca. No, it's usually the other way around. Inca is just so OP at the moment. I mean, it's not OP, but it's the best civ. Hello, Smiley. What's up? So yeah, guys, for the late joiners, I'm doing a Arabia tier list for yeah all the 42 civilizations. Arabia 1v1. Italian, yeah, nothing too bad. I would say it's like the perfect balance shift. You don't have anything crazy. You have good choices in terms of units, and yeah, it's just medium. Maybe I will put it here behind Britons. I think it's a perfect balance on Arabia. Small bonus, cheaper age up. Same thing for university upgrades. Like, I think it's a really good civ. Nothing crazy, but really good civ. It has a really good late game as well. Maybe it's above Britons. Yeah, I will put it above Britons. You just have a really good late game. And I have the feeling that cheaper stuff is better than faster recollecting stuff. Like for example, Britons, you collect sheep faster, but here you save food. It's better to save food than to collect fast, like by far. Because you still have food left after this. Okay, Japanese, gonna be yeah around here. I'll put it around here. It's okay. You just like units in late game, but it's so strong in early game that there's yeah I will put it here. It's just so strong in early game. Eco is solid as well. Yeah, it's really good. Now Khmer. Khmer will go around here. Solid at any stage of the game. Nothing crazy about the units. Just a bit. You have a bit of everything in terms of units. A solid eco bonus. Early game, like solid early game as well, but nothing crazy about the units. I think it's going here. Korean. Okay, I think that will be the civ that changed the most from my past tier list. Korean, It's getting strong on Arabia, guys. I really don't mind having Korean nowadays. And I think it's a good Civ. And I think if you play it correctly, it's a strong Civ. You just have to play it correctly with the towers, like later on. Dropping random towers on hills that will be useful later on and kill some units. I think it's it will be weird maybe for you guys, but I'm putting Korean here. It's really solid. Are matchup dependent? Yeah, but I think there are like there is no super bad matchup. There are some bad matchup for Korean, like against good Skirm Sieve with good eco. But still you have a really solid late game. Early game is good as well. I like Koreans. I really like Koreans. Lithuanians, I think Lithuanians will drop a bit on my tier list since last time. Lithuanians is gonna go somewhere here. Maybe somewhere here, but yeah, I'm gonna put it B tier. Lithuania is good, just think they're lacking an eco bonus later on. Maybe low A tier, because you still have like good units, good trash units. I don't know. Yeah, Lithuania is gonna go low A tier. It's good, but I'm not super hyped when I'm getting it, so it's out. Okay, A tier. It's gonna go A tier. Magyars. I don't like Magyars too much. Yeah, SCM Arabia tier list. I don't like Magyars. I think they are slow and they are map dependent. When I'm saying map dependent is you're hoping to get a really open map. And if you don't get a really open map, going scouts is useless and your Civ has nothing. So I will put it IC tier, but I think all the Civs above are stronger in general. Because everyone is so good at walling nowadays that it makes Magyars a bit awkward to play. Wait, let me put the chat. Oh, I know what happened. Can you put the chat so the people on YouTube can see? Okay. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Malay, solid Arabia Civ. A bit map dependent as well. If it's a super open map, it can be a bit awkward to play, but it's a really solid solid Civ. I think I will put it behind Aztec, maybe behind Franks still. Just to know, like, do I prefer to be Aztec or do I prefer to be Malay or do I prefer to be Franks? I think it's here. It belongs here. You have a good eco with 2 extra vills. Uptimes can help. I don't think uptimes are a crazy advantage except for Imperial Age. But yeah, like 3 armor upgrade makes it easier to play the Civ. Even Karambits are good in Castle Age now with the 3 armor. Yeah, I like Malay. Yes, the farm bonus is really good for the Frank eco. Roi de Provence. While Magyar get no eco upgrade. Okay, Malians. Nowadays, Malians. I'll put them just behind Chinese. I think Chinese is still stronger, but it's really close. But yeah, Malian deserves to be in A tier, that's for sure. Malian is really, 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 really strong at the moment. It's just any stage of the game, you are feeling good with Malians. Okay, now we are going with Mayans. Mayans probably... I don't know. It's really close with Aztec. Oh, wait, I can't. Okay, I will put it above Aztecs. Yeah, I will put it above Aztecs. It's a solid Civ. Just maybe more options than Aztec. But what I like about Aztec is the monks. Monks are really strong in this meta. But yeah, Mayans having plumes as well. I will put Mayans above Aztec. I should play Malians then. Yeah, Malian is a really good Civ at any level. And especially like between 1k and 2k, I think Malian, you really feel the eco bonus. Like you really feel it and it's gonna help you a lot. And also you have the camel option. Camels are really good. Like the lower elo you are, the better camel are. It's really hard to counter camels. Like imagine someone is playing Franks, you're playing Malian, he will be struggling against the camels a lot. So yeah, Malian is really good, and I think Malian can have some good option in late game with the champions, but mostly with the Farimba camels or Cavalier. Also Gebetos are good. Okay, Mongols. Where do I put Mongols now? I think Mongols will be. Is it above Khmer or not? I think it will be above Khmer. I can't put it above Byzantine because Byzantine is just super strong. But yeah, Mongols, good early game aggression. They have some insane matchups with the Steppe Lancers. Basically, you are playing knights. If you're playing knights, you will struggle a lot against Steppe Lancers. It's really hard to play against Steppe Lancers. And Mengodai is hard to get to, but also strong in some situations, like some slow games. And just like good early game. Unit option is pretty good as well. Just no eco bonus in mid game, but you can get to a good spot because of your early game. So yeah, Mongols gonna be here. Persian gonna be like, I don't know, maybe it's gonna be somewhere here. Mm, yeah, I will put it above humans, I think. It's not a great sieve, but it's playable in terms of units in Castlage. You have camels, knights, crossbows, you have submarine, you have Alb. So you have good options, but it's just in Nimp. You have Incarnate. It's not that bad. It's just that you don't have anything crazy with the unit. Your eco is not that good. So yeah, I'm putting it here. It's playable, but you're not hyped when you are getting this sieve. Portuguese. Portuguese, where do I put it? It's gonna go down. I put it in S tier last time. This time it's gonna go maybe above Malay or above Franks. It's gonna be somewhere here. It's in A tier, like A tier. I'm gonna put it above Franks. Yeah, Portuguese is solid. Portuguese is solid. It's not the craziest sieve, but it's still solid. Uh, at any stage of the game, and also cheaper units makes it super strong. But I can't put it in S tier. But yeah, A tier is perfectly fine. Sarazen, I'm gonna put it. Wait, no, not here. Around here, I think. Yeah, it's no early game bonus, but the market, if you use it properly, can be really strong. Yeah, I think it's a good save. It's a good save, so B tier is fine. But just no early game bonus, no mid game eco advantage, except the market. But you have good unit options, just no crazy good advantage. Slavs gonna be maybe above. Yeah, it's just a bit of a better save than Bulgarian. Slav is gonna go here. By the way, guys, there is one sim I'm not sure about. Maybe it will change in the next days. It's Bohemian. It's just, wait, I'm putting it here. But Bohemian could be a good sieve. It's just that maybe we didn't. I'm wondering if we didn't discover the play with the Usat wagon on Arabia, because it's really hard. I mean, it's really hard to get a castle with other sieves, but with Bohemian, you have the 2 stone mining upgrades for free, so you can get 2 unique units really easily. So I think there's a play with that we didn't discover. It could go up like by a lot. Like it could go up to high B tier in the next days. But for now, it's here. Now we have. No, actually, I'm gonna put it here for now because I think Oyster Wagon are really strong. Spanish. Spanish is a good sieve, especially in this meta. It got stronger. It's not about crossbows nowadays. It's about like more monks, like cav, unique unit. Siege, it's about this kind of play. So I think Spanish got stronger, and Spanish is gonna be. I think Spanish is gonna be somewhere here. Maybe, yeah, okay, it's gonna be somewhere here. Spanish is a good save. I think it got up a lot. It must have been really bad rated on my last year list, but here it's really good nowadays. Tata. Tata, I like Tata. I like Tata a lot. I think Tata is IB tier. Yeah, exactly. It was crossbow meta and now it's counter crossbow meta. Tata just have good early game. Heal bonus applies to your save all game long, and you just have so many good options in terms of units. You just have insane units: step lancers, camels, crossbows, cavarches, knights, SR. You have every unit you need in the game basically, except bombard cannon maybe. But you just have so many good options, and the SR is crazy. Even step lancers. Step lancers with unique tech get the same pierce armor as paladin, and they just don't have any clear counter, honestly. Usually you get to Cavarcha with Tatar, but if you get to Step Lancers in Imp, it's really strong as well. Teutons. Teutons. I don't dislike Teutons too much. It's low B tier. Uh, I think Teutons are okay with the farms and the monk. And in this meta, Teutons are okay. Just a tier list 2v1 or 3v1. No, I'm gonna cast Margot now. I'm gonna cast Margot versus CM. It will be in a few minutes. So we'll be exactly in time. So yeah, Teutons is really strong sieve. I mean, really strong sieve. Really solid sieve. I was focused on something else. Solid sieve with the eco. Really strong eco, I meant. So low B tier because you're just lacking units, but the eco is insane. Basically, that's the sieve in B tier with the worst unit choice, but maybe the best eco. But yeah, no units. Turks gonna go. I mean, Turks are fine. Uh, Turks are gonna go like here. Turks are fine. It's not crazy good, but they're just fine. Eco advantages, the gold, nothing crazy. In terms of units, nothing crazy as well, but you have cavarches, you have camels, you have good like Avatar. So it's an okay sieve. Can be awkward in some matchups, can be some really bad matchups. That's why it's low B tier. Vietnamese, okay guys, Vietnamese. I think Vietnamese are insane. And I'm gonna put Vietnamese above Malians even. Could be above Chinese. I think I'm gonna put Vietnamese above Chinese. Vietnamese are insane. It's just so easy to play with them. Because just when I played them during the last game, I was like, okay, what if he goes for knights? Okay, I'm going cavarches. Are really good cavarches with Vietnamese. That's a really good matchup. What if he goes for archers? I just have better archers, right? And solid eco. So you have so many good options, and your eco is insane with Vietnamese. I would say the eco is close to Viking eco even. Not as good as Viking eco, but close to it. And it's just so good, Vietnamese. Respect for knowing all the Civ emblems. A lot of pros still struggle. Yeah, there was a time I didn't know them, but I got to learn them by just playing more. But I think I reached like maybe 2k4, 2k5 without knowing them. Vietnamese are good at like anything on Arabia. 1v1 Arabia. Open map, close map, good late game. It's just really, really strong. I can't put them above Inca because Inca are something else, but yeah, Vietnamese are so strong. I would take Vietnamese over Chinese nowadays. Viking. I think Viking is a good sieve. I think it's gonna go low A tier. Derico is the best in the game. Viking still above Vietnamese, above Borgen, and above anything. Derico is the best in the game. It's just no good units, but now with how do you call it? Gambeson? With Gambeson, you have a good like Arbalest timing into champions. That can be good. Like 3TC Arbalest into champions is good nowadays. So yeah, that's a good good sieve. Yeah, Gambeson made them. I think that's the sieve which changed the most after Gambeson. I think Gambeson helped Vikings so much. Yeah. Okay. Bengalis. Bengalis. Every pro is crying about Bengalis, but guys, even when we are crying about Bengalis, we love Bengalis. Bengalis is a good sieve. It used to be a bad sieve in my opinion, but now it's a good sieve. Bengalis is just a good sieve. Gonna be somewhere like here, like high B tier. Yeah, it's gonna be above Korean, I think. Just good eco, insane monks. Their monks. Now that we learned how to play monks, you can just play like you just go monks with this sieve, even against crossbows, and you just add mangonels with it. But your main army is monks, and it's really strong. Gurjas. So if I'm playing Gurjas, am I happy or not? Yeah, I'm pretty happy if I'm playing Gurjas. I think if I'm playing Gurjas, I've been, yeah, putting it here. I'm just comparing to the sieves. I'm more happy to have Gurjas and Mongols or Khmer. You have good early game, and the eco is really strong if you eat the ship in Feudal Age. I'm sorry, guys, but yes, I eat the ship in Feudal Age. Is ST in general or one map? It's Arabia. Arabia 1v1. So if you play properly Gurjas, you have an insane eco bonus. It's like, I don't know, with Tata you have extra ship. I mean, you have extra food in the ship, but here it's like having free food. Like you receive a food bonus, like 200 food, extra food in Feudal Age, in Dark Age, my bad. And then you get more ship later on. It's like double bonus if you use it properly. It's really, really strong. It's just hard to balance your eco early Feudal Age if you eat the ship. You have to practice it a bit, but it's really strong. Really awkward to play against. And the unique unit, if you get to it in late game, is strong. Shimoncha is good in late game as well. It's just mid Castle Age, they don't have too many good units, but they still have good monks, mangonels. I mean, easy as mangonels, but yeah, camels. You need to play towards that. Dravidian, okay. I'm happy to be Bengalis, but not to be Dravidian. Dravidian has some potential in really aggressive games with early aggression, but it's just too bad in some situations. It's just too bad. Because it's good in some situations, I will put it here. Okay, I will put it here. Because it's good in some situations, but it's so bad in some. Like, it's either so strong or so bad, Dravidian. There's no in between. Burgundian. Let me think. Burgundian is also a bit tricky to place. I think Burgundian is gonna be around here, I think. Around here. Hmm. No, it's gonna be around here. I'm not sure. Maybe it's hard to place Burgundians. Maybe it's the more I think about it, the better it is. Uh okay, I'm gonna put Burgundians here. Because it's a bit like Dravidian. It can be super strong in it's the opposite of Dravidian. It's so strong when the map is closed and when you can play a chill game, and it's so bad when it's super open. And it's not that bad when it's super open, but it's bad. It's not as extreme as Dravidian, for example. But Dravidian, yeah, is the opposite. It's so strong when it's open. I mean, when it's open, when it's an aggressive game, and so strong, so bad when it's a chill game. So I'm putting it here. Sicilian. Mm, I'm not taking the you pudding strat in consideration, guys, because I don't think it's that great. I think it's gonna go either here or here. Like low C tier. Yeah, it's going low C tier. It's above. I would say these three cities are similar. Slavs, Bulgarian, Sicilian. In terms of units. It's just you are lacking units with Slavs, but Puerto Rico. But yeah, Bulgarian and Sicilian really similar, I would say. No eco bonus, decent unit, but nothing crazy, but no eco bonus at all. I'm not counting the farm as an eco bonus. It's not easy to get it, to get the farm trade. Poles gonna be around, I don't know, it's tricky to play poles. I don't like them too much nowadays. It's a really strong eco sieve, but it's still tricky to play them. So it's gonna go like somewhere in B tier. Not sure. Romance, I haven't played them enough to judge Romance properly. But the eco feels nice. Like cheap Scorpions is good as well. The unique unit is not good for 1v1 Arabia. It's gonna be in B tier. It's gonna be high B tier because the eco feels really nice. I think it's gonna be somewhere here. Yeah, it's gonna be here. Good eco, just lacking some units, but there are some situations where you can just play Cavalier and it's fine and it's strong. I'm not sure about Romance, I haven't played it enough, but I think it's around here. So yeah, I would put them here. That's my tier list. I'm pretty happy about it. Should I change something or not? Maybe Turks? No, I'm not sure. No, it's hard to do. It depends on the situation sometimes, but overall, that's my tier list. Yeah, maybe Celts should be alone here. It's, like, there is no civ that is unplayable, to be honest. Celt is playable. In some situations, it can be good, but in most situations, it's bad. So I think I need to put it here. Yeah, I will put Burmese here, actually. It's not that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's bad, but it's playable. Chinese got nerfed, but it's still 2 extra villages, so insane eco, and a lot of units. So, like, you have so many good options in terms of units. So, yeah, it's a really, really strong civ. All is still in top 5 most banned civs in Arabia tournaments. It depends, because sometimes you don't ban the top civs when you are playing tournaments, because you can get the top civs as well. So it depends. Is an Arabia tier list original Arabia? So I think yeah, that's my tier list. Can I change my? Can I check my old tier list? Every tier lists maker. Maybe. Okay, it's registering already. Maybe on YouTube. Let me check. Tier list. Okay, I did a tier list 2 months ago. So that was. Wait, let me share my screen. So that's my tier list from 2 months ago. July, or more than 2 months ago. So Chinese was the best, Inca was here, Gurjas, Malian, Portuguese, Dravidian. So Vietnamese got to number 2. Vietnamese got way stronger. I don't think Vietnamese changed, but it's just me realizing it's strong. Byzantine, Aztec still top thieves. Ethiopian as well. Viking was also already low A tier. Franks got higher. Which one evolved the most? Bengalis evolved a lot. But Korean was already in B tier. Okay, but now it's in high B tier. So Bengalis evolved a lot. Went from C tier to high B tier.